Hi everybody, and welcome to Go10. Get organized in 10 minutes a day with me. I'm Tiffany Spaulding, and I'm so glad you've decided to join me today. This is class number 3 in the Go10 series, and today we're going to talk about sorting, storing, and organizing all of your flat stuff for crafting. Now, if you haven't tuned into Get Organized number 1 or Get Organized number 2, you might want to go back and revisit those, because among the things that you need today to get this project done is going to be your themes and sentiments list. And we talked about this first in session 1 and then again in session 2, but you need to create one of these to help you sort through. There's also some links below this video on the web page, so if you want a shortcut and learn about the 4-section system and the themes and sentiments list, or you need a refresher, you can do that by clicking one of those links below me. So you need your themes and sentiments list. You need your sorting templates, which some of you made last week when we sorted paper, and some of you used vertical storage to sort paper, so you didn't make those yet, but you need to make them this week. Again, you should just run to the dollar store and get a 12 by 18 drawing tablet from the children's art department to create these. It'll make your life so much easier, and it's very inexpensive. If you have old construction paper around, that'll work as well, but 12 by 18 is the perfect size for crafting supplies for sorting. And then you're going to need a pen and some sticky notes, because you don't want to label everything right away, because your sections are going to change, I bet, as you go through the process. The next thing, of course, you're going to need is a pile of stuff to sort. So we're starting with that flat stuff today. And what I found as I go around and to help people get organized is that they have this tendency, which is the conventional wisdom, to sort things by the type of item that they are. All the stickers together, all the die cuts together, all the brads together, or flowers together, or those type of things. And what we're attempting to do in this series is to show you a new way to organize, and that is using that 4-section system, keeping things together that you would use together. We also sometimes say combine and conquer. So this week we're going to take all of those flat things and we're going to mix them all up and put them into the 4-section system. How do we do it? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, you're going to need somewhere to store your sorted items. So of course I'm going to work with a scrap rack, but you can also use, file folders, notebooks, big Ziploc bags. Any of those kind of tools will get the job done as well. Maybe not quite as efficiently as a scrap rack, but you'll be able to use the 4-section system and your stuff. So what are we going to work with today? We're going to sort this pile of things. In an effort to keep things sort of simple and easy, I'm only going to sort, I've kind of pre-sorted, right? So I'm just going to show you sort of my cheater way. What you're going to do is you're going to take your sorting templates and you're going to lay them out along a counter or space. Some people put them all around their kitchen or all along their dining room table. You get my pile out from underneath this. And once you've got your sorting templates laid out, you're going to take the first pile of supplies. Now, I'm also going to recommend that you don't go crazy, that you start with something that's totally manageable, that you can work with from start to finish. So you're going to spread out your sorting templates, and you're going to take your one pile of supplies and sort them onto the templates where they belong. So all of these things are sort of fall things. Oh, I've got something from the beach. That's going to go on beach. Blues and greens, so I've got a tag and some tiles. It doesn't matter what it is. If it fits that theme or category, more beach, more blues. Now, these are cutouts from Spellbinders, right? It's the reverse or the negative. Is that what it's called? But it's very useful, and it's blue, so I'm going to put it in my blue section. Oh, here's the actual cutout. Got a little pumpkin applique and some sunshine to go with the beach. Skeleton, more green. That's part of a pumpkin thing, I know. More appliques, ooh, and a spider, and I've got some alphabets. Now, we talked before about alphanumeric, and anything that's alphanumeric and not theme specific is going to go in the alphanumeric section, section 1, but these are theme specific, so they're going to go in that holiday and season section. I've got some beach things here and birthday rub-ons, and the more blue stuff. Ooh, stickers that say October, and sandcastles, more green stuff. Gobble gobble, Thanksgiving, Halloween, fall. A whole packet of birthday die cuts and birthday chipboard stickers. More birthday pieces and more green. Ooh, paper clips that are fall harvest, a little bit more blue. stickers for birthday. There's the pumpkin, that one with that pumpkin top. Chipboard cutouts, birthday as well. A big piece of blue that actually fits perfectly behind this light blue cutout, so I'm going to put that there. 6x12 party stickers for birthday and a happy birthday sign. So I've sorted that pile. Now it's all spaced out on my sorting template. So your next step, once you've done this sort of major sort, is to separate things out in two ways. The first way you're going to separate them is by actual theme or category. So I've got both beach and birthday in this pile. The second way you're going to separate them is by size, so that if you're putting them into scrap rack pages, you can do that economically. But even if you're not using a scrap rack, if you're using file folders or big Ziploc bags or something like that, you still want to sort by size, so you can put the big things in the back and the small things in the front, and that'll give you a better view of everything when you go to pull out that file folder or that Ziploc bag and see it. So as I go through my pile here, I've got some beach things, and I've kind of got two sizes going here. And then I've got my sand castles, and those are about the same size as these rub-ons. I've got some birthday die cuts and birthday stickers and chipboard stickers, and those are two kind of different sizes. Here's my little small birthday things, smaller beach things, more birthday die cuts there, and a birthday sticker. So now I've got them sorted into piles by size, and also by type of item or category of item that they belong in. And now I can put them into my file folder, into my Ziploc bag, or if I'm using a scrap rack, I can put them into my scrap rack pages. So what I'm going to do now is slide them into some scrap rack pages really quickly. I'm going to do the same thing where I sort these piles as well. This is all fall actually, so I just need to go with fall by size, and then I'll be able to put them into scrap rack pages. So let me just get these. All right, now that I've got my things sorted by category and by size, I'm going to put them into my storage pages. So if you're using a scrap rack, you're going to choose the storage pages that best fit the size and dimension of the things you've sorted. So I'm working with a perfect 6-page here. And I've got all my little goodies. I'm just going to fill in the pockets. So this is my beach section. So that's done, and I can put that over here in my themes, little themes A to Z pile. And I'm going to sort my birthday things. I've got my, this is called a double extra, vertical double, and it has two 12x6 long thin pockets. So it's totally perfect for this kind of sticker. Just got those birthday stickers in there. And then I'm going to use my fabulous 4-page, and I'm going to put in my bigger things here. Slide them into the pocket. Now each of the pockets on the scrap rack pages has this little fold over flap, and that helps keep things in the pocket. And they're on all of the pockets. Then I have this packet here of die cuts that are all together. Now you have some options when you get something like that, like a die cut pack that's all together. Some little chipboard birthday things. I'll put those all together in one pocket because they all match. They're all glittery and sparkly. But when you get something that's in a package like this, you can put the whole package in, but then you really can't see anything. So especially if you're using something like a scrap rack, it might be a good idea to open the package and sort those items out. Plus you're taking up less space, I guess, too. So if you just sort those items out and pop them into the pocket pages, now even if you have 2 or 3 in a pocket, you can actually see what each of those things are. So you might put, these are all like birthday hats. So I'll put all the hats together in one pocket. All the little banners together in one, some journaling blocks here, birthday gift, and cupcakes in this pocket. And then I've got my little Make-A-Wish sign too. So now I've separated that, all those die cuts out, and I can see them more. Also, you know, using the scrap rack, you can put some things in backwards and some things in forward. And then when you flip the page, because the pockets are clear, you'll be able to see both sides of whatever it is. So, all right. So now I've got the birthday things all sorted out and the beach things sorted out and my alphabets. And I kind of cheated on the other things. I'll have to admit, I did those off camera, put them into pocket pages. But now I'm going to take the next step and actually put them into my system. And so as you know, I'm using a scrap rack. So in order to keep it simple while I'm going through the sorting process, I've taken a set of dividers and just labeled them with major categories, and sticky notes. And as I go through this process over the next few weeks with you, we'll just keep adding to it. We'll add more dividers and more detail to the labeling of the dividers. But for getting started, we're going to make this first divider our alphanumeric divider. And I'm going to take those alphabet stickers. I'm going to put that on. So that's going to start me off with section 1. Make sure if you're using a scrap rack that you do close up the ends of your spinder so they stay, that's kind of the locking mechanism. I'll put that spinder on, flip this over here. And then section 2 is themes, and I'm just generically themes, and I'm going to try and keep things in alphabetical order in my theme, on my themes spinder here as we add things to it. So themes, and then the first thing is beach, so we'll add that beach page in. I'm kind of doing this upside down and backwards, so make sure I get it all. And then we've got our 3 pages of birthday goodies. Now when I put things on a scrap rack, I usually put the smaller pocket pages on the top and work back to the more solid pages, and that way you can kind of see through each pocket, each type of pocket to the next one, to see back to the bigger things that way as well. Now I've got birthday on there. I'm going to close that up. And now I'm going to take this second spinder themes and I'll just put it right on my scrap rack as well. Now as you're working with your scrap rack's designed so that the fuller it gets, the better it works. So as you're putting your pages on, don't worry if your pages are saggy and stuff initially. Once you get that scrap rack filled up, all those pages work like a book and they all hold together really nicely. Next section is the calendar year. The only thing I've got sorted out for calendar year right now are those fall pages. And again, I'm going to put the smaller pocket on the top, back to the bigger pocket, those super cute little Halloween alphabets there at the back. And just a reminder with alphabets, if it's theme specific, it's going to go in that theme or category. And if it's generic, like the colored ones you saw in the beginning, it's going to go in the themes A to Z section. So I'm going to put that binder next with my calendar year section, and then finally I'm going to finish up with the start of my rainbow, which is blue to start with. Put my divider on here. I'm going to add those 2 pages, blues and greens. Now, important that you work from start to finish every 10 minutes that you're working. What you don't want to do is spread your stuff out and just sort and sort and sort the first whatever segments you're working and leave a big mess everywhere, because you never know when life is going to get in the way. And if you have your things all piled up and you haven't finished the task at hand and something else happens, then you're going to have to scoop everything together, put it in the box, and start all over. But if you just work from start to finish, so you pull your supplies, you sort them onto your templates, you put them in your storage pages, you put them on your scrap rack or in Ziploc bags or file folders, whatever, and then it's finished, then when you start again the next day, just do the same thing. You'll be so amazed at how fast it goes, and once you start sorting and putting things away, and now you can use the things. So if now you decided, oh, I need to make a Valentine or a Halloween card, you could go to what you'd already sorted and find those things right there. Super quick and super easy. So now that we've got our 4 sections started here, visible, accessible, all those good things, now I'm going to take that scrap rack and I'm going to bring it right over here and I'm going to put it on my organized only space. And as I work through the rest of the week, I'm going to be able to just continually add pages, or if I was using file folders, I'd be adding file folders into the file drawer or Ziploc bags into the boxes, however I was going to store it. But now I've got this nice space and it's really ready to go, and I can add to it very easily as we go forward through the next few weeks of Get Organized 10. Okay, so you have a busy week ahead of you. Make your sorting templates if you didn't already do it. Make sure you've got your themes and sentiments list ready to go. And spend 10 minutes a day for the next 6 days sorting and organizing your flat stuff. And then I'll look forward to talking to you again in about 7 days when we tackle the next challenge of getting organized in 10 minutes a day. Thanks for stopping by.